Hello everyone, this is Darwell20 and welcome to episode 72 of Darwell20's ATM10 Let's Play series. Today, doing a little bit of rearranging and stuff. I actually did run into a channels problem down here. So I wound up moving the connector that links to my AE Plus, or my Modern Industrialization Plus PneumaticCraft room, because I did run out of channels. So I'm currently using on this line 15. And over here, I'm using 19. So that's greater than 36, isn't it? I think so. 32, I mean. Definitely greater than 32. So I needed to set up a new channel. So I guess we're using a lot of channels over there, to be fair. It's a pretty complex room with lots of things and stuff. Could I consolidate channels somewhere? Probably. I did add a new machine, though. The electric canning machine. You want to know why? Because I can make lubricant buckets with this mod, and it's actually really fast. Boom, boom, done. How cool is that? PneumaticCraft has lubricant buckets, which I can use to make speed upgrades. Now, do I have glycerol? Probably not. Is there like a sneaky way to get it? No, not really. So I'm just gonna have to do it like the not sneaky way, right? So if I take that lubricant bucket and we do this, that will let me get speed upgrades. Again, cheesing PneumaticCraft's lubricant creation process, right? So I should be able to get like 30 speed upgrades, no problem. We're missing sugar. What? Do we not know how to make sugar? Oh my goodness, we don't know how to make sugar. Dyer, please. How is this? Episode 72, and we don't have sugar on Autocraft yet. What is going on? All right, 32. Start. And all it's going to do is use 32 buckets of creosote, which, as we know, we're storing lots of creosote. If that ever becomes a problem, which I suspect we have more creosote than we're ever going to need for a lubricant at least, if that ever becomes a problem, I can also get lubricant out of plant oil. But we need a bucket of plant oil to make 500 lubricant. And the plant oil numbers are very, like, not even. They're like 300, 650, like, numbers that I don't feel like doing math on to have a balance. So I went with this version of lubricant because it's 500 to 500. Really, really easy. I can just do like, 2 sets of this equals 2 sets of this equals 1 bucket, and I'm happy with that. So that's what I did, right? And hey, look at that. 32 speed upgrades. Dun, 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 dun. Speaking of quest complete, is there a PneumaticCraft quest line? Because I'm doing it. Yeah, there is. That's cool. Oh, you wanted me to make security upgrades, huh? Okay. I guess I could do that. That does help prevent explosions. You're not wrong. Explosions are bad. But if you're going to have an explosion, it's generally going to be on the pipe anyway. But yeah, why not? So you, followed by you, followed by you. And I should probably teach you that you go in there, right? That's a recipe that you probably should have by now. Granted, I made a lot of compressed to get me, like, started. But we should still have the compressed iron recipe in here. So if I just make 2 of these, is this going to, like, satisfy the quest and then a whole bunch of bing, bing, bings? No, because this guy's locked. What are you locked behind? Oh, you need me to have 32 reinforced stone? Okay. Now are we happy? Oh, there we go. That's what's up. Much better. I guess 95 pressure chamber walls. Get out of here. Also, between episodes, I made all these things. So I'm ready to do my assembly line doohickey that I usually like to do. Let's put this over here-ish. Does that sound cool? I think so. So yeah, let's get that up. So we're going to stick you probably there. And then I want, remember how this goes, right? We usually have it 1 step out. I always forget this. It's funny how many times I build this and then forget how it works. Or how I like to have it work. But I know there's a way you can place it such that everything kind of behaves. So I'm gonna want the import here, right? And that'll be off a chest because I like to have a buffer chest, right, so that anything goes in here, right? And then we'll have an export here, and that'll go to an interface, right? And then we'll have, it doesn't matter what goes where, laser and drill. Cool. And speaking of programs, it's Amazon time. I think. This one. Place order. So I want the drill and laser program, which basically means you can do both. Bye, Amazon. Please return with my package. Thank you. All right, so that's going to go in here, effectively. And then the other thing we need will be pressure tubes. So I'm going to like do the whole interface thing on the bottom. Not interface. Pressure chamber valve. Why are you freaking out? Stop freaking out. Okay, I guess you can't have a valve there? I thought you could have a valve there. I guess maybe not. Okay. Today I learned. I always forget the rules of this. Valve. Much better. Speaking of, I should probably do something with coal at some point here. So I shouldn't need any of this stuff anymore, but I'll tear it all down when I'm done. But yeah, you guys should probably be getting kept in stock with coal or something, would be my guess. Are you not running right now? Okay. Obsidian, go away. You are at 4. So yeah, you shouldn't be running right now. Now, what I could do is bump that up to like 7 and 9, right? Because it's half. So 9 would be 4.5. So I should really do 8, not 4. Right? This should be 8, not 4. And now he's going to be running again. And that'll be cool. Right? Nice. And speaking of speed upgrades, might not be a bad idea to do this. Forget how much of a help that is, but that might be cool. A little speed upgrade. Never hurt nobody. I should do something with like an export bussy type, you know, keep coal in stock kind of deal here. I bet there's an interface I can like tap into, not too shabbily. I could make a dedicated interface for that too. Like I have an interface here, so I almost want to like, you know, maintain the channel a little bit. But meh. All right, so I think you guys are getting nice and filled up, so that's good. You're emitting a redstone signal of 5. I think at 3.5, you'll flip to 6. Right? Oh no, it already flipped to 6. I'm trying to remember how this works. You know what I can do? I think I can install like a PCB doohickey? What's that thingy called? This thing. The expansion guy, right? I should be able to install him. I mean, I already have this all working the way I want it to, I think. But we'll see. I don't know. Meh. Something. We'll find out what happens. So I'll do my interface here then. And then we should have no problem running that cable. Cool. And then you can keep in stock a stack of coal. And then on the down, You'll extract on white, 8 items at a time. Up can be insert. Up can be insert. Up can be insert. Everybody's a winner. Cool. Works for me. And then that'll keep that thing going. Now you're at 4.8, so you just turned off, so that's cool. So you should be no longer running now. Perfect. That's what I'd want to see. Nice. Nice. So this is working correctly, right? Once we hit redstone signal 9, he turned off. These guys ain't running no mores. And then once he uses some pressure, he will turn back on. Speaking of using pressure, now is probably a good time to stuffing things over here. So speaking of over here, pattern provider and interface. You're using 3, so I got channels. Actually, I could run you right along the roof here. How cool is that? And that'll tap on a few more. We're using a lot of channels over here, to be fair. 17 and 5. This is a big room. This is a big AE room. Lots of channels happening, right? But now we should be able to set up any assembly controller patterns that we want to do, right? So your patterns will be, definitely want you, because that's part of, like, the whole thing. Definitely want one of you, because that's definitely part of the whole thing. And I think that's probably it. Now, which one of these did you do? Pressure chamber valve? No, I don't want that one. I want the one that's, like, the thing I already know how to make. So, not... Well, you do know how to make pressure chamber valves. It's 20 of those. Or it's a block of compressed iron, which you kind of don't know how to make yet. So, in the interest of saving stuff, we'll do that. And then you. Cool. I think that's all we're going to need for now. Cool. And then if we're not mistaken, we should be able to batch one of these guys up. Nice. Speaking of speed upgrades, yes, please. I love it. And then you guys should be turned on at some point once all the pressure stabilizes. Because we're using, like, really simple tubes. Now, in fairness, what we could do is swap out the advanced pressure tubes. If I did that, would that just capture that? It would. Is there a way to upgrade you in place? Nope. There might be a way to upgrade in place. But it's faster to go this way. And I think these are the best tubes, right? There's a middle grade now that I always forget exists. Cool. So now you're going to be a lot groovier. And you guys should be running... Well, not yet. Not until you're below 4. Yeah, once you're below 4, you'll be better. Or you'll be required. All right, cool. So that means I can toast you. I can toast you, you, and that's cool. Beans, right? Pressure chamber wall, go away. Valve, you. Don't need you guys. Not you anymore at the moment. You can actually go away in the A system too. That all looks good. I'm going to put all you away. It's amazing how much junk you accumulate. Sweet. And then you can go in the backpack, Mr. Shrinky Guy. Awesome. One more thing I'm going to want to do probably is just reset all these guys. Just because... Nice. All right, so let's check in on the 64 million dude. We just need more Certus quartz crystals. Seems like it shouldn't be that bad, right? Are we doing Certus seeds, or are we only doing Certus here? I think we're only doing Certus here. Guess that explains why it's, you know, 64 mil. I guess I could toss in a quick Certus seed, right? Just to get this thing to the point where we can, like, make the dude. So Certus seeds, I assume, are not bad. Certus quartz block 1x. So we're going to need like 36. Oh my goodness, that was way more than I intended. Okay. Certus block 1x. Not the way I intended that to play out. I didn't realize I had them in a storage containment drawer thingy. And then tertium seeds times 4. And then prosperity seed. And that is Coolio. And then I'm going to go down to my cultism area. How are we for gold at the moment? Pretty darn good. So I'm just going to swap this out. And that should be cool, right? And I'll even put my gold seeds back where they were. Over here-ish. I think they were technically on the top last time I stole them, but I'm going to put them downstairs because there's no reason not to. And that seems cool to me. And now we should be getting silly amounts of Certus if I had auto-crafting of Certus happening, which I don't, so we should do, right? So you're going to do that. Look at this guy sneaking in my base. What's up with that? And go. Because I'm assuming, you know, your Certus Quartz Essence can do other things, but I'm never using it for any of that. Though, in fairness, it would be cool to do, like, keep in stock dust, so I don't have to, like, do that but whatever. Cool. All right, and then 64 mil. I just need a little bit more of that, 15,000. Let's come back when that's ready, because I think I'm ready to make this improbability drive thing. Right? Yeah, we're just waiting on one more 64 mil, and then we should be good. So I'll be back in a minute. Now, in fairness, a lot of people have been commenting on the fact that there's better add-on tier things available. I should look into them, shouldn't I? Yeah, they don't look terrible to make. Oh my goodness, you get up to tier 5, tier 6, tier 7, tier 8, tier 8? Wow, that's crazy. That is crazy. 8 tiers of upgrades? Are those like all part of... Oh, more industrial foregoing add-ons. That's a thing. Should we look into that? I think we could look into that. So like, let's start with speed increase, right? So we'll do you, and then we'll do you. Looks like you're going to need some essence, which I'm sure I can figure out. Do you also work with, like... Do you have to be industrial foregoing essence? Looks like it's I don't see it cycling between other types. So, okay. And then you need netherite gears and crying obsidian, which we'll have to figure out at some point. And whatever sludge is. I don't know if we have any of that. Oh my goodness. That might be a 1 millibucket of antimatter. I could make a recipe out of that. Yeah, buddy. Okay. And I think we have a lot of totems, don't we? Didn't we, like... Yeah, we got a bunch of them. I forget how and when, but I could easily set up a totem farm if I needed more, right? For now, I'm just gonna, like, start this and see where things go. Another netherite gear, okay. Another netherite gear, and I guess having a beacon wouldn't be a terrible idea. Ether gas, huh? I got some of that, don't I? I do. Ha! A dragon head. And dragon's breath. Is there like a sneaky way to make more dragon heads? Yes! With a wither prediction, interestingly enough. That's cool. I have a ton of this, by the way. I might have some dragon's breath. If I don't, I think there's a loot fabricator for it. Yeah, an ender dragon prediction can make it. Did I make an ender dragon prediction? I have an ender dragon trophy. I have a few heads. So yeah, if I wanted to go down that path, I could. Ooh, I have ender dragon predictions. Never mind, I definitely have those. All the dragon's breath. How about wither predictions? I don't think I did wither predictions, did I? Look who's here. All right, I got Dragon's Breath for days. That's a good time. Like I said, I don't know like how crazy I'm gonna go with these things, but that's pretty wild. And that's your tier 8, right? For speed add-ons, right? Now if we wanted like processing add-ons, does that give me more outputs per thing? That could be fun. I'm assuming these are all following a similar-ish pattern. And if I'm right on that assumption, it very much looks like they are. If we automate all the components of one, we'll be automating the components of others, and that could be cool. We're probably going to need a pattern provider upgrade. I forget if there's already one on this thing. Oh no, there is. Cool. Sweet. And I guess while we're at it, we might as well do the speed, or the other add-on. Which one was it? This one. Yeah, you. And then that's it, right? Yoinks. So that gets pretty crazy, right? So now we have a lot of add-ons. So what if I wanted an add-on tier 8? This will give me a list of all the things I don't currently have. Now, granted, making dragon heads, and there's things I have a few of but haven't automated yet. But I think I can also get totems of undying out of fabricators too. Echo shards I can get somehow, some way. I mean, that's an option if I need to. But I think I have a lot of echo shards anyway, don't I? Yeah, I do. I have like a stupid amount. Right? What else might be a thing? So we definitely have pink slime happening, so that's cool. Skulk? How are we for Skulk? Well, I could always craft it like that. That's one way to go about it. Or we could go this approach. Okay. Yeah, I mean, all viable options. Right? Do we have like a stupid amount of ancient debris? We do. Alright, so that's cool. So I'm just curious, right? If I got an add-on tier 8, not necessarily for speed, but like processing? Am I right to think processing is what I would want? I'm thinking yes. Right? I just need biofuel, sludge, and essence. So we could set up like a thing here, right? That's cool. You know what? You don't actually run because I never put another star in you, and I probably should, so that you run when I'm not here. Right? Now he'll run even though I'm not here. Right? And that'll keep my pink slime going. Do I have a crusher? I don't think I have a crusher. But I could get one. I could get one. Right? And what I could have, if I put it like this, right? And then we did an add-on like size 4. Is that cool? Show me what that looks like. I don't usually do it this way, but like I think it works, right? I think that works. Okay. How are you configured for running and whatnot? So you run redstone mode ignored. I could set up sensors on these guys to turn these machines off when they're no longer needed. I feel like that's a smart approach. Right? Yeah, I think that is a smart approach. Let's consider that real quick. So here's what I'm thinking. We measure the amount of liquid meat Oh boy, my control shift click ain't working. That's gonna be a lot of. Can I mouse rule you? No. All right, you're definitely not working the way you're supposed to. Something is interacting with my mod in a way that is not cool. It's messing with control shift clicks. Is what's happening. So I don't know if I want to go this whole route of measuring, because that just feels like a lot of clicks I don't feel like doing. Right? So... Only because it's such a big tank. I'll just let them both run all the time. I don't care. So you're just going to do liquid experience. How about this? We're just going to do, on the up, you're going to insert power and extract fluids. Because I think your extract is just on the white channel, but you're doing a filter over here, right? Yes. So up here, you will insert on the white channel and you'll filter essence from industrial foregoing, right? And then you guys can connect, and that should be cool. Sweet. We're just going to have to do some with all these drops, which I don't think I care about them. So I vote trash can. So on up, you're going to extract probably quite quickly. Every 5 ticks, you can extract a stack. And you'll just insert there, right? So goodbye drops. I don't care about you, right? Now we're getting mob essence. I'm going to partition the storage and throw a cable on there so that we can get that mob essence available to us. Now mob essence is a thing, and that's cool beans, right? And these guys will just both run. And my assumption is that, like, they'll just compete with each other for getting, you know, liquid meat and pink slime. And I'm okay with that. Like, I'm not going to waste time. We'll just let it rip. We got so many mobs in there. It's fine. Deal? Deal. All right. And then next we will need biofuel, which is going to need a bioreactor. Which, if I remember, there's something, the more variety, the better kind of deal. That's how this guy works, right? More variety equals better. Also, how am I for, like, the 64K? Can I make another one of those yet? We're getting close. Getting real close. So what if we threw a biofuel reactor back here, right? I believe the way this works is, you're an interface, right? So if I were to do something like, what do we got that can go in the bioreactor? Lots of things, I assume, right? Yes. Oh, any dyes. That's cool. That's cool. Any crops. So we have potatoes. We do. Do we have carrots? We don't. What about wheat? Are we doing wheat? We're not doing wheat, are we? We have dyes, right? So I could do, like... Do you guys all count? Because if any dye counts with my dye essence, I think we're cool. Right? So I've got room for 5 things here, right? Okay. So if I put you guys in here, efficiency 55%. Good enough? Sure. Now where's my powery dude? Yeah, I'm gonna bump you out. There you go. Now you're getting power. Sweet. And then if I get my add-ons, is that working? Or, like, am I missing? Do I need water? I might need water. I'm assuming water. What am I missing? Bioreactor. I'm assuming water is what we need, right? Can't fill or drain. Uh, okay. More, please. That's interesting. Do you think they have to, like, not be competing? That's interesting. Huh. Do you think they can't have two of the dyes? Maybe it doesn't like meat. No, nope. Two dyes was cool. A dye and a potato is not. Is it the blue dye you don't like? I think it's the blue dye he doesn't like. What am I missing here? Is this thing being unreliable or is it me? Well, now he's out of water, so there's part of the problem. Do I have water somewhere? Because what I'm thinking is we do this to this setup. So on the down, you're going to insert fluid. On the west, you're going to extract fluids. You'll connect. You're getting water. Cool. And then on the west, you're going to extract. Let's have you keep Oh, are you putting that in there? Yeah, I don't want you doing that. I want you to insert filter cobblestone. Right, so now you should only be doing cobblestone. Cool. Did we burn through all our potatoes? We absolutely did. And all of our dye? I need to put a crafting card in here so that you respect. Yes, cool. And potatoes are made with. I'm assuming that we're just getting more. Okay, that's better. Okay. And then on the west side, you're going to extract a stack of tick, and you're going to deny cobblestone. Is that cool? That looks like it's working now. And if I lock you, are you still cool? We'll find out. And then biofuel, we're going to stick in a drawer. How about that drawer? Does that seem like a cool drawer to stick it in? I like that drawer. That's a lovely drawer. And then you can have another one of those dudes. Is that cool? And maybe I won't void upgrade you so that you stop running. This will be the non-void upgrade drawer. Remember that. How much you want to bet I'm going to forget that. And then on the down, you will extract on purple. And you will insert on purple. Cool? Are we cool with that? I'm cool with that. And then you'll make all the biofuels, and then you'll fill up, and then you'll back stuff, and you'll be good. Cool? Add on to your 8. So now all we need is sludge, which is made in a plant gatherer. Okie dokie then. Is that really the best I got? Really? That's it? Plant gatherer? Right. Okay. An idea. Sounds like a crazy one. Probably is. So what I'm thinking is we stick this here. And we put wheat seeds here. Is that pretty cool? But we're not going to want it on my crops. We're going to want it on normal dirt, right? Pretty sure. Because I don't want it to auto harvest, right? I'm pretty sure if I disable you, you make normal farmland. Yeah. Dire for the win. Cool. Okay. I would love you to be a little bit faster, but you don't appear to want to be faster. You're still pretty fast. So if I put you, like, here... See, you're powering that guy, so that's cool. And did you just get a little bit of sludge? A tiny bit. Oh, you don't auto-replant. Oh, I hate you. I hate you so much. Oh, I hate you so much. Brain, do we want a dedicated farm for this? We might want a dedicated farm for this. With like a planter and like a stuff. Or we could get it a little bit faster. I have an idea for something that might be a little bit faster. Hey. How about we do in down here, right? What if we did this? So on the up, you will be that. Let's get rid of ether gas insert. So fluid card, we will deny ether gas. Right, so now you won't be inserting ether gas no more. For the time being. Okay. And then... So you're at 8 now, so that should be dropping. We'll do these add-ons. Cool. That's kind of what I wanted. So we're going to do a seed here. Okay. And then you're going to get a placer. I think a simple one should work. Right? A simple block placer. If I do that, are you going to be cool? Yeah. Insert. Seeds. Extract. Very quickly. And you run very quickly. Is that working? Now, once the ether gas is gone, it will work better. Okay. And then... You're going to insert here as a high priority. And you're going to insert here as a lower priority. Cool. Cool. All right, and that's going to accumulate sludge. So let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode now. We'll come back next time, and I will have a bunch of sludge, and my ether gas will be gone. And then we'll have a bunch of sludge, and we can try out those tier 8 upgrades. Does that sound cool? Once I get a bucket's worth of sludge, which should be soon, I'm going to stage a drawer for sludge. and then that'll be a good time. So for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. This will be even faster once ether gas is gone, right? Because I don't want you auto harvesting anymore. So like any moment now, this thing's gonna empty out, and like that'll be super cool, right? Yeah, I like this. I think this is neat. What do you guys think? I hope you like it, because I like it. You should be like really fast in like a second, right? So now you're no longer doing that, and you're doing that there, and that's cool. And we're just getting constant sludge, right? And then I just have to stage a drawer. And this is one that we probably will want voiding on. So, yeah. This with this and this. And now you're staged. And you're going to get this and this for now. And then all I have to do is send you into the AE system, right, by extracting fluids. Right? Now you are a little bit fast, so let's make you a stack every 5 ticks, right? And then you're going to be that, and then you insert fluids, and now you no longer have sludge in you, all sludge going in here. Cool? Wrapping up point. Del20 sign off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll see if I can make one more of these just yet. I can. Yay! In a bit. All right. For now, take it easy.